Okay, sir. You are now going live. Okay, sir.
Thank you. Okay, Sanem, welcome on YourPedia.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Sanem, so this is the first time I think we are going live together. So this is a new experiment for us, and the purpose of this interaction is, as you already are aware, Sanem, in India, post-GATE activities are going on for students, and this is a very major event in the lives of so many students, because this is the decision-making, time for them. They have to decide something for them.
Right.
So you are very helpful for all the students over there, because you have very closely seen the kind of admission process in IIT system, Sanem. You were associated with YourPedia for post-GATE counseling past 2 years, and yourself you were in IIT Jodhpur, and then now presently you are in Norway, and you are pursuing your masters there, and you are also involved with YourPedia Global now. So Sanem, your overall knowledge as far as the higher education is concerned will be very helpful for students, and I'm very sure they will be getting benefited through this. So Sanem, before we start taking questions of the student, I'm coming to you, and let me start it this way. That, as you are already aware, students in India, when they write GATE, there are a couple of categories we get. One is those who get good score of GATE and they look forward to get admission in India and good courses and get into placements thereafter, and maybe join public sector and all. Then comes another category which, of the students who do not get very good score, just cutoffs to some average score only, and they are not very confident that what they are going to get in India. And then comes the third category, which is 85%, and that is those who have written GATE but they have not qualified the GATE exam. So that is the third category. For them, if they want to be part of good universities in India, we know then there are self-sponsored programs. IIT Jodhpur has, IIT Hyderabad has. And now this time, YourPedia is also telling them, mentoring them, that there are opportunities abroad also. So European universities and all, and you are expert in that domain, that they can pursue higher education in European universities also. This session is related to that only, Sanem. So what is your take on this entire thing which I just discussed with you?
Yeah. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all those students who have written GATE and worked very hard and getting top ranks and all in their as of now GATE result is not declared, but I would really appreciate that most of them have worked hard. That is good, because they will be targeting IITs and old IITs specifically. But some of the students, I can understand that even most of the students who have not qualified GATE, or maybe they are not happy with their GATE score, or maybe they are planning, let's say, to drop or to get into some mediocre college in the counseling process and get an suboptimal place in the admission process, right? But particularly I would like to focus on those students, because these students are the ones that have a very dicey dicey the time will be dicey for them throughout the 3-4 months, right? Because they will think that, okay, I'm not getting old IIT, okay, I'm not getting into the new IITs itself, even though I have this rank, even though I have this much score, right? So for those students, I would say they can of course get into prestigious IITs anytime, right? I mean, there are various offers, like if they have good CGPA, they can go for masters. If they have qualified GATE and have a good CGPA, they want to spend money, they can go for self-sponsored. But all these things, I mean, these are, of course, comes with a cost, right? They have low seat. They have they are not well considered in the placements, maybe, or maybe they are not well recognized, might be. because of the university or the IIT or the domain itself, right? They may end up in interdisciplinary branch itself. There's nothing wrong in that as long as you want to pursue that course, right? But the other option besides all this methodology, there is a different domain itself, a different ecosystem that they should consider is the global market. So even if they consider like foreign universities in the Europe, they are well ranked than most of the IITs itself. So getting into MS there is much more easier than getting into IITs, okay? Because acceptance rate in IITs are much more lower in percentage than these universities. Not only that, in European countries, when you do masters, you become eligible for various options there. You can do PhD, you can do job, you can earn part-time. There are a lot of options. So I would suggest students to go for such opportunities as well. And believe me, because I mean, I have seen most of the students who are very honest, sincere, and hardworking in their academics end up with very low pay jobs in India. I mean, in India, you can expect at most 30 lakh Indian rupees, right? But in Europe, when you come, even the students who have like backlogs in their previous academics, they do well in here in these countries, because the competition is less, core competency is less, because here people actually follow their different domains. Like if someone likes to study politics, they will go politics. If they likewise, right? Most of the Indian students who want to go abroad are that I have seen is from engineering background, and you won't find much competition in engineering background here. You will be able to survive much more better than the existing students here.
Okay, so Sanem, before we go forward and we start discussion on these particular topics, let us answer some of the questions which students are parallelly asking, since it is a live session and the students keep on asking the questions. So Deepak Kushwa is saying IIT Jodhpur में electrical में interview होते हैं या 100% GATE score है. So Deepak, as far as I remember, if it is MTech, then this is only GATE score, but if it is MTech research, then there is an interview. So that is common pattern for all IITs. I tell you, MS or MTech research is with interview, but MTech is without interview most of the places, but some places there are interview also. So Jodhpur mein I think MTech will be without interview, but MTech research, if it is there, then it will be with interview. And electrical department mein placement. Now placement we will be providing Deepak you knowledge about placements, but roughly I tell you, like placements are also categorized in two ways. If you want to get into placement in your core companies, core branch companies, then placements in IITs in the core branches are average around 10 lakh. But if it is non-core, what we call IT, data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, these kind of things, if it is there, you can think of somewhere around 15 to 20. That is an average thing. But that I told you about average may not be about IIT Jodhpur electrical department, but you can think of some idea can get from there. Ritesh is asking how to justify year gap while switching from government exam preparation to private in interview cover letter, since the interviewer would have probably figured it out. Yes, Ritesh, my experience of all these years of mentoring students for interview is that you should be very, very honest. You should be very honest that you were preparing for exam and now you could not get it or you don't want it and now you want to be in private sector. So honesty is the best policy in the interviews. Don't try to bluff, don't try to hide the things. If they sense honesty in you, and if you are very, very interested for particular job, particular company's job, and then they will accept it. And everybody has gone through the same phase. I don't think that the people don't have they are not prepared. They have also prepared for their these kind of jobs. So you should be honestly honest in the answering these kind of things. Jen Jeevan is saying 389 GATE score electrical in this, any chance mid NITs? I tell you, Jeevan, if you have good CGPA, then 389 GATE score will fetch you admission in IIT also. Tomorrow you are going to see one video I'm going to upload about one student of mine. She's Piali Datta. Piali Datta had a 390 GATE score general category, and she got into IIT Mandi in artificial intelligence. So you can get, I mean 389 is not the score where you think that you may not get IIT. You can get IIT. Only thing is you need to explore the opportunities. 7.47 CGPA. Yes, watch the video tomorrow of PLE and you will get an idea. Yours and her are almost same. Only difference, she is general category, you are OBC. Sudhanshu, Raj, Electronics, GATE 43, 8.95 CGPA, VLSI. Yes, MTech Research, VLSI तुम्हें IIT में मिल जाएगा सुधांशु, because your CGPA is very very good. तो MTech Research से तुम्हें call आएगा in VLSI. So as of now, these are the questions students are asking. Now over to you, Sanyam, and my next interaction point with you is why a student, Sanyam, should think of pursuing from abroad versus pursuing from India, MS. ये बहुत ही कॉमन क्वेश्चन है कि इंडिया से करें या बाहर से करें. मैं आपका पर्सपेक्टिव जानना चाहता हूं सन्यम, बिकॉज you are the right person. I must ask this question.
Yes sir. So I mean मैंने भी like इसी तरीके से confusion start में रहता था मुझे भी like कि मेरा गेट हो गया है और फिर ये सब वगैरह वगैरह, क्योंकि ये पीरियड स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बहुत डाइसी होता है. I can agree. But what I can suggest is, as of now, what is happening in India is like, if you go in, let's say, if you go in mediocre college, whether you get into, I mean, there's a different thing. If let's say you want to do job in India, okay, let's say you are doing, you want to do industry or work related job in India, right? So in that cases, you will explore like, let's say I can go in some NIT, let's say Jaipur, NIT Hamirpur, right? You will definitely get job. There is nothing like that you won't get job. But are you really satisfied with the pay scale? Are you really satisfied with the culture there? Are you really satisfied with the education of 2 years that you're getting there? These questions you should ask. Are you really satisfied with the branch that you are getting? Because competition is very high, and you may end up with the branch that you don't want to take. But since it's like NIT, okay, NIT, it's like NIT Kurukshetra with my 389 score. Okay, I'm getting NIT Kurukshetra. Why not, right? But all these questions you should ask yourself, and then you need to decide. Moreover, in such cases, you will find that you will easily get a core branch in a better world, in a better country, where you would be able to get more salary. You will be able to earn more. Not only you will be able to earn more during your after your masters, but during your masters itself, you will be able to start earning with the RA or TA jobs, right? This is the first thing, my suggestion. Second is, I really believe that whosoever is writing GATE is a really honest student. No student writes GATE just like that. Okay, every student tries to prepare well for GATE, and they are honest to their study, right? So in those cases, you have already known that how much dedicated student you are. If you are able to survive the competition in India, you would definitely be able to survive the competition in rest of the world, and you will be able to prove yourself in such cases. So don't most of the time student ऐसा सोचता है कि मैं बाहर गया और मैं सर्वाइव कर पाऊंगा या नहीं कर पाऊंगा, मुझे जॉब मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा, मैं 1 करोड़ का लोन लेके यूएस जा रहा हूँ, मैं 50-30 लाख का लोन लेके यूरोप जा रहा हूँ, बट क्या मुझे जॉब मिलेगा क्या वहां पे? तो इस तरीके के क्वेश्चन से बिल्कुल नहीं मतलब बिल्कुल नहीं सोचना है, बिकॉज डेफिनेटली यू विल बी मोस्ट सुटेबल कैंडिडेट for a job if you are able to survive this gate pressure. Okay, so ये चीज एक है. थर्ड चीज मुझे ये डिस्कस करनी है कि स्टूडेंट्स काफी टाइम मैंने देखा है कि सर 30 बैकलॉग्स 40 बैकलॉग्स के साथ बाहर जाते हैं स्टूडेंट्स. वो क्या करते हैं, सिंपल से यहाँ से बैचलर्स की डिग्री 6 साल 5 साल में कंप्लीट करके और वहां पे अमेरिकन कॉन्टिनेंट में पहुंच जाते हैं, और वहां जाके वो लोग इतना मेहनत करते हैं 2 साल में और कंप्लीटली डेडिकेटेडली वहां पे काम करते हैं और बहुत अच्छे से जॉब, और फिर पूरी रेस्ट ऑफ द लाइफ उनकी एक तरीके से एक अच्छी तरीके से सेट हो जाती है, मतलब वहां पे जाके, राइट? और यहाँ पे हम देखते हैं कि वो वहीं का उसी स्टूडेंट का क्लासमेट यहाँ इंडिया में 9 to 9 की जॉब करता है और कम पे और ज्यादा एक्सप्लॉइट हो रहा होता है, राइट? तो इन चीजों से मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि आप लाइक स्टूडेंट वो गलत है वो चीज, बट आपको देखना है कि आपको क्या चाहिए, राइट? ऐसे केस में, और मेरा पर्सनल सजेशन तो यही रहेगा कि आपको डेफिनेटली एटलीस्ट एमएस के लिए तो बाहर जाना ही चाहिए.
Okay, so Sanam, very detailed way you have explained the benefits of MS pursuing from abroad, but I tell you the 2 main reasons which stop students from pursuing masters abroad. Maybe you can provide the answers to these 2.
Yes.
One is पैसा कहाँ से आएगा बाहर जाने के लिए, मेरे पास तो पैसा नहीं है, I don't have money, and from where I can पैसा लगेगा और कहाँ से आएगा। नंबर 2 के अगर मैं कर भी लेता हूँ, पैसा इन्वेस्ट भी कर देता हूँ, then what after that? Will I get job or they will throw me out after my
Yes.
pursuing completion of the master's program? So what are your answers to these two questions?
Okay, so ऑनेस्टली मैं स्टूडेंट्स को YourPedia में इस तरीके से गाइड करता हूँ कि अगर उनके पास लाइक स्टार्टिंग में कुछ भी नहीं है, क्रेडेंशियल भी नहीं है, फंड्स भी नहीं है, इवन अप्लाई करने के लिए भी फंड्स नहीं है, तो मैं स्टूडेंट्स को यही सजेस्ट करता हूँ कि आप एक बार अप्लाई करो। अप्लाई करने के बाद हम डिपार्टमेंट से फीस वेव ऑफ का रिक्वेस्ट डाल सकते हैं, और 99% केसेस में स्टूडेंट अगर ऑनेस्ट होता है अपने क्रेडेंशियल्स को लेकर, लाइक उनके सीजीपीए और अच्छे अच्छे ग्रेड्स हैं उनके पास, तो डेफिनेटली वो लोग उनकी फीस वेव ऑफ कर देते हैं। तो ये तो फर्स्ट स्टेप हुआ। सेकंड स्टेप होता है उनकी फुली फंडेड मास्टर्स का। तो हमने स्टूडेंट्स को ऐसे भी सजेस्ट किया है कि वो फुली फंडेड मास्टर्स के लिए अप्लाई करे, पहले प्रोफेसर से रिक्वेस्ट करे कि उनका ये ऐसा ऐसा ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है, उनका बैकग्राउंड अच्छा है, वो ऑनेस्ट स्टूडेंट है, सिंसियर है अपनी स्टडीज को लेकर, और वो 2 इयर्स के बाद लॉन्ग टर्म रिसर्च करने का करियर गोल प्लान करते हैं। तो डेफिनेटली ऐसे केसेस में वो लोग उनकी मास्टर्स को फुली फंडेड करते हैं, और न सिर्फ फंडेड करते हैं बट उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी देते हैं पीएचडी करने के लिए वहीं पे। तो आपको ये प्रूव करना पड़ेगा अपनी कॉम्पिटेंसी, और ऐसे केसेस में अगर आप ऑनेस्ट हो तो डेफिनेटली आप इस तरीके से प्रूव कर सकते हो। सेकंड चीज आप प्रूव कर सकते हो अपने स्किल्स के थ्रू। अगर आपने जैसे लेट से इंडिया में बैचलर्स किया है और किसी सब्जेक्ट में जैसे प्रोग्रामिंग एंड डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स में आपका अच्छा सीजीपीए है, तो आप वहां जाके प्रोग्रामिंग एंड डेटा स्ट्रक्चर्स के लिए आप रिसर्च असिस्टेंट जॉब ढूंढिए, आप वहां पे जाके टीचिंग असिस्टेंट जॉब ढूंढिए, तो इजीली आपको वहां पे जैसे इंडिया में भी हर आईआईटी एनआईटी और इवन हर मास्टर्स यूनिवर्सिटी में आपको 12,500 की स्टाइपेंड मिलती है, राइट? तो इसी तरीके से यहाँ पे भी हर हर यूनिवर्सिटी या मास्टर स्टूडेंट को स्टाइपेंड देता है, बट ये है कि आपको कॉम्पिटेंसी प्रूव करनी है वहां आके। तो ऐसा नहीं कि आपने लाइक 20 lakhs का लोन लिया है, 40 lakhs का लोन लिया है तो आपको बस वही पूरा पे करना है। आप मास्टर्स के दौरान भी इजीली अपने जो बेसिक लाइफ नीड्स हैं वो फुलफिल कर सकते हो। तो ये आप विदाउट इवन हैविंग फंड्स आप अपना प्रोसेस स्टार्ट कर सकते हो मास्टर्स के लिए। सेकंड चीज, आप अगर जैसे आपने मास्टर्स कंप्लीट कर लिया है 2 साल का, ठीक है, जैसे यूनाइटेड किंगडम में 1 साल का होता है मास्टर्स, एनीवे फर्स्ट 1 ईयर 2 ईयर में आपने मास्टर्स कंप्लीट कर लिया है, तो उसके बाद आपको जॉब मार्केट यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं होता कि आप प्लेसमेंट के लिए कंपनीज आती हैं और आपको कंपनीज हायर करती हैं, ऐसा नहीं होता। यहाँ पे आपके पास फ्रीडम होता है, हर कंपनी में आप अपना पोर्टफोलियो सेंड करते हो, हर कंपनी में आप अपना सीवी रिज्यूमे मेल करते हो, और मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम यहाँ पे जो कोर कॉम्पिटेंसी ब्रांचेस है लाइक कंप्यूटर साइंस और साइबर फिजिकल सिस्टम्स, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, डेटा साइंस, तो यहाँ पे सर इतनी फंडिंग है यूरोप में, लाइक लोग नहीं मिलते हैं यहाँ पे बेसिकली। और जैसे ही यहाँ पे मास्टर्स के लिए लोग मतलब इनटेक बढ़ाते हैं बेसिकली, हर कंपनी चाहती है कि मास्टर स्टूडेंट उनकी कंपनी में काम करे। तो आई डोंट सी एनी रीजन कि आप जॉब को लेकर टेंशन रखें कि जॉब नहीं मिलेगा, बिकॉज जॉब तो लाइक यहाँ पे है ही ऑलरेडी।
Wonderful, Salim. So you have answered these two questions very well. Now, before we go forward, again, I'll take a small pause for answering some questions of the students. Sandy says that I'm 30 years old and MTech pass out in 2019. Since then, I was preparing for GATE. Still, this year, I'm not qualifying. I'll be able to abroad or do any PhD in this. So, what is your take on people getting very old, like 30 years की age हो चुकी है और अभी तक just preparation किया है सैंडी ने? So what do you say, Sanem, if he somehow goes abroad, I mean, for MS and all, will be in position to come back to his normalcy in the career? What do you think like that? 30 years of age.
Definitely. 30 years is age, 30 years of age is nothing. I mean, यहाँ पे सर मैं आपको एक चीज बताता हूँ, सिंस हम ये कॉन्वर्सेशन कर रहे हैं 30 इयर्स और एज के लिए रिलेटेड, तो यहाँ पे जहाँ पे मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ अभी नॉर्वे में, तो यहाँ पे सर ऐसा होता है कि गवर्नमेंट स्टूडेंट्स को फंडिंग देती है, मतलब लोन देती है, राइट? तो स्टूडेंट्स इतने आलसी होते हैं कि ये लोग है ना, मतलब अपने 30s में आ चुके होते हैं और तो भी मतलब इनका बैचलर्स तक कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ होता है। ओके, कि यहाँ पे इतने आलसी होते हैं लोग, राइट? तो इसीलिए मतलब एज को लेकर तो कभी सोचना ही नहीं चाहिए बेसिकली, क्योंकि
तो
आप
ये जो कंसेप्ट है ये इंडिया में है, लेकिन बाहर जाके ये कंसेप्ट नहीं लगता।
एग्जैक्टली, क्योंकि यहाँ पे गवर्नमेंट टेक केयर करती है, राइट, आपका हर चीज का ऑलरेडी। तो मुझे नहीं लगता कि एज के लिए सोचना चाहिए, बट हाँ डेफिनेटली इन्होंने गेट के लिए प्रिपेयर किया है तो आई अज्यूम ये सीरियस स्टूडेंट है and will I be able to make in abroad or any IIT in PhD? तो आप अगर डायरेक्ट PhD के लिए देख रहे हो तो it is okay and it is good abroad or India anyway, but MS के लिए definitely I will suggest आप try कीजिए, और MS के लिए definitely आपको positions मिलेंगे.
Okay, Shiv, मेरे को लगता है 30 years of age is not, sorry, Sandy, 30 years of age is not a restriction. You have to make a comeback. You have to make a comeback. And abroad में ये benefit है कि वहाँ पे average age ज्यादा है हायर एजुकेशन परस्यू करने का, तो आपको ऐसा लगेगा नहीं आप बूढ़े हैं, आपको लगेगा आप यंग हैं क्लास के अंदर. शिव कुमार का है कि आई एम पास आउट इन 2022 एंड आई एम ट्राइंग फॉर गेट एंड ESC बट आई डिडंट क्रैक and eligible to abroad in 2024. Am I eligible to abroad? देखो, there is nothing like Shiv eligibility. I mean, if you want to go, you plan accordingly. There is nothing like eligibility. ऐसा कोई क्राइटेरिया नहीं है. आप 2022 में अगर पास आउट हो चुके हो तो you must be having your degree with you, and if you have degree with you, you are very much eligible. अगर आप बाहर जाना चाहते हैं तो आप स्टार्ट करें अपनी जर्नी और YourPedia ग्लोबल के साथ स्टार्ट करें and you will get very good opportunities. Deepak,
start earlier, succeed sooner.
Yes, and
Deepak, jaldi start. Yeah.
Yes, Deepak Mandrai, his question is: I'm mechanical guy, 6.5 CGPA, 600 GATE ME, and score. Can I get MS Europe data science? So, मेरे ख्याल से yesterday I uploaded one video. Also, you must have seen that data science opportunities in Germany and other countries. So, mechanical people getting into data science, so many opportunity in Europe. And why not, Deepak? Why you think you will not get the opportunity? So, Sanim, over to you. 6.5 CGPA. Do you think this fellow can get data science in Europe? That is a question he's asking.
I think इन्हें सबसे पहले तो ये ट्राई करना चाहिए कि ये जहाँ पे गेट एलिजिबल है वहां पे डेफिनेटली अप्लाई करें, जैसे कि टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी म्यूनिक और RWTH आखन, यहाँ दो जगह तो डेफिनेटली अप्लाई करेंगे. और क्योंकि हमने एक मैकेनिकल स्टूडेंट को पहले भी भेजा हुआ है टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी म्यूनिक जर्मनी गेट स्कोर के बेसिस पे. तो एक तो ये है ऑप्शन, और एक अगर आपके पास 6.5 CGPA है तो थोड़ा सा आपको कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना पड़ेगा जो एलिट यूनिवर्सिटीज हैं. अगर आप जैसे टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी म्यूनिक की बात करते हो, राइट, तो अगर वहां पे आप गेट स्कोर के बिना जाते हो तो 6.5 CGPA इज वेरी लो. तो ऐसे केस में आपको दूसरी यूनिवर्सिटीज पे सेटल डाउन होना पड़ेगा. बट डेटा साइंस इज वेरी चार्मिंग ब्रांच, तो आपको जॉब्स तो डेफिनेटली मिल जाएंगे अगर आप नॉर्मल यूनिवर्सिटी से भी करते हैं तो मास्टर्स.
Okay, that is wonderful. And now I go to next question. That is Sandy only is getting very nervous and he thinks he has ruined his life and all. Sandy, what I advise is, why don't you talk to me tomorrow? Get in touch with some executive and talk to me tomorrow, Sandy. I'll have a detailed discussion with you. Nothing to get nervous about. It is nothing like this. So I think you should talk in detail and plan for your करियर प्रॉपरली. 30 इज नो एज. आदमी यूपीएससी के सारे अटेम्प्ट खत्म करता है 32 इयर्स ऑफ एज में. इंडिया में खाली हाथ निकलता है यूपीएससी से और उसका बहुत बड़ा करता है लाइफ में. ही डज सो मेनी थिंग्स, सो नथिंग टू फील वरीड अबाउट दैट. ओके, सो नाउ आई टेक क्वेश्चन ऑफ एम्बर एलियन. CGP 8.2, GATE score around 550, computer science branch. What are different opportunities? Can I get admission in IITs or MS abroad? So I think if it is visible to you, Sanyam, this question, would you like to answer? Amber Alien, yeah.
Yes. So I would suggest आप दोनों के लिए बहुत अच्छे कैंडिडेट हो, अब्रॉड के लिए भी और इंडिया में स्टडी करने के लिए भी. तो आई वुड से कि दोनों चीजें एक्सप्लोर करो. और आई थिंक हमारे पास एक मॉड्यूल है जिसमें दोनों की गाइडेंस होती है, राइट, गेट और फॉरेन की. तो आई थिंक आपके लिए एम्बर एलियन ये बहुत अच्छा रहेगा कि आप दोनों के लिए ट्राई करो. और 8.2 CGPA काफी अच्छा है अगर आपको MS अब्रॉड देखना है, क्योंकि आप यहाँ इस CGPA पे आप ये भी रिक्वेस्ट कर सकते हो कि आपको फुली फंडेड मास्टर्स प्रोग्राम चाहिए और रिसर्च पोजीशन के साथ.
Okay, wonderful. Next question is being asked by S21P ME 46 8.0, which IIT, which branch? So S21P, let me tell you, 46 8.04, multiple IITs and multiple branches. इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी ब्रांचेस आर जिसमें आप एमटेक आरए में अप्लाई करना चाहते हैं वो आपको सारी ओपन है. यू कैन गो फॉर दैट. Hrithik Ghosh, if I want to apply PhD abroad, how is it possibility of selection? I don't know what is his question, so maybe you would like to answer, Sanyam. Hrithik Ghosh.
Yes, sir. ये पूछ रहे हैं कि इफ दे वांट टू अप्लाई फॉर पीएचडी अब्रॉड देन क्या पॉसिबिलिटी और सिलेक्शन के क्या चांसेस हैं, आई गेस ये पूछना चाहते हैं कि सिलेक्शन के क्या चांसेस हैं। तो ऋत्विक, अगर आप डायरेक्ट पीएचडी के लिए अब देख रहे हैं, टारगेट कर रहे हैं, तो आई गेस आपको सीजीपी आपका बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए अगर डायरेक्ट पीएचडी के लिए आप ट्राई कर रहे हैं। और अगर आप मास्टर्स कर चुके हैं और फिर पीएचडी के लिए ट्राई कर रहे हैं, तो उसके लिए आई थिंक आपका मास्टर्स थीसिस अच्छा होना चाहिए। तो आपको थोड़ा और इलेबोरेटिव होना पड़ेगा क्वेश्चन के लिए।
Okay, so next is again MS abroad, can I take YourPedia? Amber Alien is saying, when to apply for MS abroad, can I take YourPedia MS abroad subscription? Do I need TOEFL or GRE? So that is also very common question. TOEFL GRE is required, Sannem, or not? His question, do I take subscription? उसके लिए तो हम इनकार नहीं करेंगे, obviously yes ही करेंगे. So you understand that. But TOEFL और GRE के लिए जो question है, Sannem, if you want to answer that.
ओके, मैं पर्सनली स्टूडेंट्स को ये सजेस्ट करता हूँ कि इंग्लिश प्रोफिशिएंसी एग्जाम एक अच्छी चीज़ है, इसको कभी डिस्कार्ड नहीं करना चाहिए। और एक बार आप दे दें, भले ही आपका यूनिवर्सिटी, जैसे यूरोप में काफ़ी यूनिवर्सिटीज़ नहीं मांगते हैं, कई बार बोलते हैं कि आपका अगर मीडियम ऑफ इंस्ट्रक्शन इंग्लिश है तो उसके बेसिस पे हम सेलेक्ट कर लेंगे, आपको आईएलटीएस और इंग्लिश प्रोफिशिएंसी नहीं देना है। बट मेरा पर्सनल सजेशन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए ये रहता है कि आप एक बार इंग्लिश प्रोफिशिएंसी दे दीजिए, 2 साल के लिए आपके पास एक डॉक्यूमेंट रहेगा, उसके बेसिस पे आप एक्स्ट्रा जॉब मार्केट भी एक्सप्लोर कर पाओगे। क्योंकि वहां पे जाने के बाद जिस भी कंट्री में आप जा रहे हो वहां पे आपको इतने ऑप्शंस नहीं मिलेंगे कि आप विदाउट इंग्लिश प्रोफिशिएंसी डायरेक्टली आप अपने पुराने डॉक्यूमेंट्स के थ्रू जॉब ले लो। तो इंग्लिश प्रोफिशिएंसी लेकर लेना चाहिए।
Okay, so I have also in one video told you that TOEFL IELTS तो होता ही है, बाकी आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से एक सर्टिफिकेट मिलता है that you have done your graduation in English, that also helps you a lot. Now Roni Bishwas, for abroad IELTS exam required or not? I think already Sanjay has answered this question. Sir, I have not cracked GATE 2023. That means Shiv Kumar, you are meant for something big and you go abroad maybe and you do something better there. S21P, I think we have answered your questions. And Saket Tiwari, how to apply Technical University Munich. So application, I believe Sannem is the same. I think those are the credentials which are required for application.
सो टेक्निकल यूनिवर्सिटी म्यूनिक और साथ में बाकी जर्मन यूनिवर्सिटीज का एक सिमिलर पोर्टल रहता है अप्लाई करने के लिए। तो आपको इन लोगों का थोड़ा सा रिगोरस एप्लीकेशन प्रोसेस होता है, क्योंकि ये लोग साइंटिफिक ऐसे और दूसरे वीपीडी और एपीएस डॉक्यूमेंट्स और इस टाइप के काफी सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स इनको रिक्वायर्ड होते हैं, राइट। तो आपको थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे हार्डवर्क करना पड़ेगा, 1 महीने का प्रोसेस आपको लगभग रहेगा। तो इन 1 मंथ यू कैन डेफिनेटली वर्क ऑन योर डॉक्यूमेंट्स and get into Technical University Munich. So there is a website called as campus.tum.de. इस वेबसाइट पे आपको एप्लीकेशन पोर्टल मिलता है, तो इस तरीके से आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं।
Okay. Now next is Akash Jha. I passed from mechanical 2020 with CGPA 8. So that Akash is incomplete question. Muhammad Farhan is saying BTech is electrical, 90 gold medalist, 90% he has, and GATE is 23 marks. What is best option? See, Muhammad, if you qualify GATE, then anywhere you apply for direct PhD, you will get a call because your CGPA percentage is very good. MTech RA के लिए भी इंडिया में तुम्हें अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगा। फरहान, अब्रॉड के लिए जो रीजन बताया है सन्नेम ने, वट एवर रीजंस ही हैज टोल्ड, कंपैरेटिव एनालिसिस ऑफ इंडिया एंड अब्रॉड, इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड फॉर अब्रॉड, उसके अलग रीजंस होते हैं। हमारा पॉइंट ये कि इफ यू हैव लिटिल बिट इंक्लिनेशन, सी वी डोंट वांट टू मेक यू यू नो inclined for abroad. इंडिया में एंड अब्रॉड दोनों में अपॉर्चुनिटीज अच्छी हैं। अब्रॉड के अपने कुछ एडवांटेजेस हैं, एक्सपोजर मिलता है, अलग टाइप का एक्सपोजर मिलता है। But if you are inclined for abroad, then our idea is like you should explore opportunities, and that is the reason YourPedia has started this year combined counseling for India and abroad. तो अगर आपका inclination है कि मेरे को बाहर की opportunities भी explore करनी है, सन्नेम ने खुद वैसा ही किया है। सन्नेम got IIT जोधपुर also and now he is sitting in Norway. So अगर आपको explore करनी है opportunity, you can do that. That is our point. More options on table and choose the best one. Now next question is sir, if YourPedia subscription will they guarantee admission? Amber Alien, let me tell you, जो MS है ना abroad में, वो मिल जाता है, गारंटी कोई नहीं करता है आपको। उसका मैं रीजन बताता हूँ। There are so many students who take the subscription of YourPedia and then forget it. They don't even apply, they don't do anything. In such cases, nobody can guarantee you selection because your input is required in the entire process. No mentor can help you make your career if you are not putting the effort. But I can tell you one thing, like YourPedia teams does a lot of effort for you, and if you are ready to put effort, तो आपको पक्का opportunity मिल जाता है. So it should be like you should be committed to put effort. The rest, I mean, all guidance and all the direction mentors will provide you. Now, Akash, your answer I've already your answer I've given. Now, Partha Chandra is a civil engineer, general PWD candidate with the 434. I am 36 years of age with no experience in civil engineering. Shall I look for study or job? Partha, what I say is, as far as your age is concerned, you will get opportunities for jobs also. So higher education and jobs, both options open up with GATE. With 434, your GATE score, I'm sure you will get call from IOCL also. So my advice is start preparing for jobs. Higher education के लिए भी apply कर देना, but start preparing for job. This is the age when you should be in the job. So if you ask me personally, if you get into some public sector, you will get the calls from public sector. If you get into public sector, start pursuing that particular career and go there. Call आपको आ जाएगा, मैंने IOCL का बताया है आपको, IOCL में call आया है. So, hi sir, I am Saurabh, 27017 pass out, electronics and professional IT. I have given GATE CSC exam, but I am unable to qualify. Interested to do masters in computer science. Please guide me. Now, KGF ka question has this Sanyam, and he's saying that he's electronic engineer, but he has written GATE with CSC, and he wants to.
And he's also working in IT company. Yes, and working at.
So what are such opportunities for abroad, and his CGPA is 6.75 only. So what are the opportunities for such people there?
Sir, 6.75 CGPA with IT company professional experience is very good, and definitely they should try for MS abroad. If they are really honest, they will definitely get call, and even if they can prove their competence, they can ask for a teaching assistantship job in the university itself to get finances clear. Okay, that is good. Now next question is XC50 marks. What are the opportunities? Onkar, आपको CGPA बताना पड़ेगा, category बतानी पड़ेगी. And Roni Biswas is asking 41 8.56. मैंने रोनी आपका आंसर मैंने कर दिया है. Is it possible to go abroad without GRE? Without GRE यूरोप में आप जा सकते हैं. IELTS की भी कई जगह रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं पड़ती, लेकिन IELTS is very simple exam. If you write, you get more opportunities. Anshuman is 70.33 GATE ME final year students, 8+ CGPA. Core mechanical possible in foreign university. Call from BARC possible. BARC का कॉल आएगा आपको अंशुमन, PSU का कॉल भी आएगा if you're getting 70 marks, and मास्टर्स आपको कोर में मिलेगा इंडिया में IITs में. फॉरेन यूनिवर्सिटीज डिपेंड करता है, आप अप्लाई करोगे तो फॉरेन यूनिवर्सिटीज में एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं, बट आपका गेट अच्छा है, आपको इंडिया में भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगा. गेट एनवायरनमेंट साइंस 30 मार्क्स 6.2 CGPA. स्कंद जोशी, स्कंद आपका 6.2 CGPA है, तो आपका IITs के अंदर आपका कई जगह पे शायद आपका कॉल ना आए, because 6.5 is the CGPA required. Skand, that is you need to basically take into consideration. Amber is asking, how can you talk personally? You can talk personally with each of the mentors, Sanyam, me, anybody. Executives will arrange your interaction with us. So YourPedia global में आप executive से बोलेंगे तो they will arrange interaction with us. I'm not correct, Shiv Kumar Yadav. I have answered your question. Now Swastik Paul, 489 score in GATE, XC4 publication, 102 score in TOEFL, European University. So Swastik Paul, I want Sanem you to answer this question. Yes. So they have said that GATE XC for publications. Publications is an advantage, 102 score in TOEFL and chances in European University. Okay, I would suggest definitely जो हमारे dream universities जो हम categorize करते हैं students के लिए, वहाँ पे इनको apply करना चाहिए. और एक कुछ इनको बड़ा basically trade off लेके चलना पड़ेगा, like 80% इनको अपनी dream universities और 20% safe universities में apply करना पड़ेगा. So definitely they can convert their admission. Okay, if they are asking about the university name, then I would suggest in the Germany they can apply for University of Paderborn. Paderborn seems a good fit for this credential.
Okay, now TSC saying computer science GATE marks 44, SC category, old IIT possible. TS, if you tell me your CGPA, I'll be in position to tell you whether you will get it, but 44 marks in computer science with the SC category, you have the chance, you may get it. Your CGPA you have to tell. RR Duhan, how about BTech Civil 8770 gold medalist? Okay, GATE will surely be cleared. Already doing MTech in Civil 4th semester. I'm not looking for PhD, but direct job opportunity. What are the options? See, direct job opportunity तो आपको PSU में मिल सकती है. RR Duhan, private sector open है आपके लिए. So if you want to, if you are asking whether you will get call from PSU, you need to tell me what is your GATE score. That is what you have to ask me. Otherwise, RR Duhan PhD in Europe is a job only. That is not higher education. That is a job only. So somehow, if you complete your MTech and then you plan for PhD abroad, that is the nearest, goal attainment for you for the job in Europe. Hrithik Ghosh, you are from MSc Physics background and you completed it NIT Jamshedpur with CGPA this, GATE score 450. Is it YourPedia subscription, is it guarantee for PhD in abroad? As I told you, Hrithik, guarantee word use नहीं करते हम लोग, ना हम उसको promise करते हैं, because मैंने आपको reason बताया है उसका. हम आपको बहुत अच्छी सर्विस देने का promise करते हैं. मास्टर्स टू पीएचडी और डायरेक्ट पीएचडी अब्रॉड की जो डोमेन है, that only YourPedia is handling, nobody else handles that, because of academician like Sanyam and Rahul and all these people on board. So you can see good services from us, Hrithik. You can trust on us and you need to put effort, let me tell you honestly, along with us, and then only you can go it. So YourPedia is not like a consultancy, that we will assure you some kind of selection somewhere. We don't do that. We mentor you, we teach you, and we take you to the good places. Okay, Dohan, you have 4 years of experience and 2018 batch pass out. Okay, that is okay. Pranav, you say you are at okay, class at 10:30. You are talking about Pranav, so that is shifted to 11 o'clock. If you are reminding me about my class, okay. Halyali is saying that 50 in XC and CGPA of 7.74 and category open. What are the opportunity for MTech? So all the opportunities are open. 7.7 and XC50 means you can get very good in this domain of MTech. RA also you will get good opportunities. How can you talk to Sanyam sir? Shiv Kumar Yadav is saying get in touch with the executive and they will connect you further to Sanyam sir. Akash is saying that you have 600 GATE score, 7.14 CGPA. Supply chain management in foreign university. Akash, कल का जो मेरा वीडियो था उसमें supply chain management का mention था. फॉरेन के लिए तुम्हारा गेट स्कोर और सीजीपीए क्राइटेरिया नहीं होता, फॉरेन के लिए तुम्हें कुछ और क्राइटेरिया रिक्वायर्ड है, बट सीइंग योर सीजीपीए एंड इफ यू वांट टू पुट एफर्ट, certainly you will get supply chain management abroad. Now Ranjan is saying you have GATE computer science 42, categories SC, CGPA 8.4. Yes, teaching assistantship maybe in old IITs may be difficult, but RA research assistantship you will get it because your CGPA is good. That is what I can tell you. Akash Sharma, I have answered. What is the best time? Yes, this question I want Sanim you to answer. Amber is saying, what is the best time to apply for MS admission abroad? Is admission portal open? So that is also the question of maximum students, Sanim.
Yes.
When is the admission season for MS abroad?
So I will talk about only Europe here. So in Europe, basically, if we divide Western Europe, that is Scandinavia. Scandinavia has only one intake every year, and that intake starts from September of the year, and you get offer letter in the March of next year. So when you start applying in the September, let's say 2023, you will get offer in February 2024, and then you can plan accordingly. So this is only about Scandinavia, that is 5 Scandinavian countries. In Germany, most of the courses have 2 intakes in the year. And one intake is the same, that is September intake. I mean, the application starts from September, and second intake is the application starts from March or February. So you need to visit each course, and you need to visit each homepage of that course, and you will get to know what is the deadline. So most in tentatively, you will find most of the deadlines are 1st of December of the year.
Okay. That is wonderful. And Sanem, one more question students ask is like MS opportunities in Europe and US. One student told me that, sir, nowadays you're talking about Germany, Europe, you're not talking about the US and all. So what is the reason for that? That question they asked. So will you also tell students a little bit about, the cycle of admissions in MS in US? Yeah.
सो बेसिकली स्टूडेंट्स का ये सोचना है कि शिफ्ट क्यों देखने को मिल रहा है यूएस से यूरोप में, राइट? सो ये शिफ्ट इसलिए आया है क्योंकि आप जब यूरोप में जाते हो तो आपको एक तो एक बहुत बड़ा जो डिफरेंस होता है, जो जो डिफरेंस आपको जॉब मार्केट में देखने को मिलता है, वो डिफरेंस यहाँ पे यूरोप में आपको जॉब की ओपनिंग ज्यादा दिखेंगी यूएस की कंपैरेटिव। साथ में आपके पास जो ये बेसिकली आपकी जो एकेडमिक्स है यहाँ पे वो फ्लेक्सिबल है, क्योंकि आप एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड, हर एक प्रोग्राम एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड डिजाइंड होता है यहाँ पे। नो, देयर इज नो प्रोग्राम बेस्ड ऑन थ्योरी वर्क। ओके, सो मोस्ट ऑफ द प्रोग्राम्स एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड होते हैं, तो आपको वो पीएचडी में हेल्प करता है। और जैसे ही आप पीएचडी में जाते हो तो यहाँ पे पीएचडी इज लाइक जॉब, तो आप इजीली एलिजिबल हो जाते हो जॉब के लिए। दूसरा रीजन ये होता है कि आप जब मास्टर्स के बाद पीएचडी के लिए जाते हो तो मास्टर्स में आपको एक सुपरवाइजर मिलता है, राइट? तो यहाँ पे जॉब्स जो पीएचडी की अलग से एडवर्टीजमेंट नहीं होती। होता क्या है कि वो जो सुपरवाइजर होता है, अगर उसको पीएचडी कैंडिडेट रखना है आपको, तो वो सीधा एक एडवर्टीजमेंट क्रिएट करेगा और आपको हायर कर लेगा। एडवर्टाइजमेंट जरूर ब्रॉडकास्ट होगा पूरे वर्ल्ड में, बट वो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली 99% चांसेस है वो आपको हायर कर लेता है। इसलिए यूरोप में ये एडवांटेज होता है कि एक लॉन्ग टर्म बेनिफिट देखने को मिलता है हमें सुपरवाइजर के साथ।
Okay, now another question which is very interesting question which has come, Sanyam, is that is I think Ankur says LOR is LOR compulsory for MS in Germany, because my professor is retired. So Ankur, number one, even if your professor is retired, he can give you letter of recommendation.
Yes.
That's not a problem, he can do that. Number two, is LOR compulsory in MS in Germany? So I want Sanyam you to answer this question.
No,
And he's
it's not
aiming
required.
for public university in Germany. Public university he's trying for.
Yes. Public universities are offer free tuition fees, and they don't ask for a letter of recommendation there.
Okay, now Shashank is saying electrical engineer CGP 8.08 and 07 GATE is 570. Instrumentation engineering GATE is this. Shashank, the best person for you to suggest these options, no doubt, ये जो आपने credential मेरे को बताया है, इसमें आपको opportunities old IITs में मिल जाएगा in MTech RA also and MTech TA also. But you need to ask Tyagi sir or Kailash sir in detail, because these guys are from instrumentation and electrical background. Kamalesh is saying 62% arts in 2021, currently working in BPO. Kamalesh, what is your question? Shashank, I have already answered your question. Mandeep Prajwal is, sir, within how many days will YourPedia mentor call me back after filling sheet attached there? I have 3 days ago, but still. Mandlik, it takes 1 week. Abhi aapne bhara hai, wait for 1 week, because of lot of students, they have filled the form, and every day our executives are calling, they are arranging your meeting. What happens is, like, the moment you fill Google Sheet, then the executive will ask you to attend one session with the mentors, in which you can ask a lot of questions. So that is a new thing we have started this year, and every day 10 to 20 students are invited for such session, and you can ask a lot of questions. And we want that when you register with YourPedia, your all doubts should be clear. And you must have seen this year we have started a lot of interaction with the students, so that they are made aware, and then we go for it. And Suvarn is saying, and Amber is saying, which universities European accept GATE score? RWTH accepts, Technical University Munich accepts, last year Cranfield University in UK also accepted, and 2 universities in Singapore, NUS and NTU, these universities accept GATE score. Suvarn Reddy saying, I'm agriculture engineer from Assam University, BTech second year, final year. My career goal, floating study or MS abroad is better. So floating study, I'm not getting this point. Then which university are better? Please suggest me, sir. See, there are so many universities for agriculture, and agriculture does not mean you need to pursue MS in agriculture. You can pursue in management, you can pursue in data science, you can pursue in industrial engineering. There are so many options for you. So first you identify your interest in which domain you want to go. Dipanjan is saying, without GATE, MS, VLSI, artificial intelligence, IIT में मिल सकता है, बिल्कुल मिल सकता है, self sponsored होता है वो. You can go for that, and you can basically get into that. Which one should someone choose between IIT IIS Dhanbad computer science versus NIT Surathkal computer science if placement? NIT Surathkal placement is better, so you can choose that, and you can go for this particular thing. So far these are the questions which we have answered, Sanem, and now we come to our regular discussion. Sanem, this when we talk about MS abroad, then students when they are pursuing MS from foreign universities, is there anything they can prepare? Like now they have 4 or 5 months left. So suppose some student is to make up his mind कि मेरे को MS के लिए abroad जाना है, तो उसको क्या क्या credentials उसके पास होने चाहिए और कैसे how he should spend his next couple of months. Suppose there is a student who decides कि मेरे को जाना है MS के लिए abroad, उसको अपने को कैसे तैयार करना चाहिए for next couple of months now?
Okay, so I would suggest first thing that every student should take care about is the IELTS score, and IELTS score is the one big thing that you may face across when you are going to apply for different opportunities in abroad. So IELTS score एक अच्छे से prepare करके और हर एक student को 15 days 20 days जितना भी time लगता है उसमें complete कर देना चाहिए IELTS score. Even अगर आप admission लेते हो इंडिया में भी तो भी आप IELTS score रखिए अपने पास, क्योंकि ये आपको 2 years तक वैलिड होता है. ओके, तो फर्स्ट डॉक्यूमेंट ये है. सेकंड डॉक्यूमेंट, आप जैसे ही आपने बैचलर्स, अज्यूम कर रहा हूं मैं कि बैचलर्स कंप्लीट किया है अगर आपने, तो आप अपने बैचलर्स के सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स कलेक्ट कर लो अच्छे से, जो भी आपका यूनिवर्सिटी है. जैसे कि ट्रांसक्रिप्ट है, अब ट्रांसक्रिप्ट और ग्रेड शीट में बहुत डिफरेंस होता है. सेमेस्टर वाइज ग्रेड शीट्स अलग होती है और एक ट्रांसक्रिप्ट जिसपे सारे सेमेस्टर्स के रिजल्ट होते हैं वो अलग होता है. और बाहर जब आप अप्लाई करते हो तो आपको वही डॉक्यूमेंट चाहिए होता है, ट्रांसक्रिप्ट. फिर आपको चाहिए 2 LORs. आपके बैचलर्स इंस्टीट्यूट से आप लेटर ऑफ रिकमेंडेशन, 2 लेटर ऑफ रिकमेंडेशन डेफिनेटली कलेक्ट कर लो. और अगर आप एक इंटर्नशिप ढूंढ सकते हो 2 months या 3 months के लिए, तो वो एक बहुत अच्छा एडवांटेज मिल सकता है आपको कि फॉरेन एडमिशन में प्रूव करने के लिए कि आपने इंडस्ट्री में भी काम कर रखा है. तो ये कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट्स है जो आप अभी से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो, इवन राइट अवे. और बाकी डॉक्यूमेंट्स, लेटर, आई मीन SOP, स्टेटमेंट ऑफ रिसर्च, वो टाइम के साथ इवॉल्व हो सकता है.
Okay, now Sanam, one more question I want to ask you is like if somebody wants to do PhD, right? So he's BTech and he wants to do PhD also later on. So once he does MS from foreign university, does it really help him to get PhD from that university or foreign university? What is your take on that?
Yes, so again I will say that in Europe what is happening is यहाँ पे जो मास्टर्स, बेसिकली ट्रेंड है यूरोप में कि जो काफी स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं पता रहता है, जो यहाँ पे मास्टर्स आप करते हो, भले ही मास्टर्स विद 2 years और मास्टर्स विद 3 years, यहाँ पे जिस भी प्रोफेसर के अंडर आप मास्टर्स थीसिस सबमिट करते हो जिस भी प्रोफेसर के साथ, वही प्रोफेसर जब नेक्स्ट ईयर PhD की अपॉर्चुनिटी निकालते हैं, तो अगर आप अप्लाई करते हो तो आप शॉर्ट सिलेक्शन आपका मतलब फिक्स होता है वहां पे सेलेक्ट होने का. और यूरोप में PhD 3 साल का है, तो आपको वो भी बर्डन नहीं है कि आपके पास बहुत ज्यादा टाइम लग रहा है पढ़ाई के लिए और ये सब. और साथ में PhD इज अ जॉब देयर, तो ये एक्स्ट्रा एडवांटेजेस है. तो आई वुड से कि आप जैसे ही मास्टर्स कर रहे हो अगर जर्मनी या नॉर्वे या स्कैंडिनेविया में, तो आप अपने PhD मास्टर सुपरवाइजर के साथ जरूर कांटेक्ट में रहें अच्छे से.
Naveen has asked a question. GATE 2023 में 66 marks PI branch में is getting opportunity for me. Old NIT. See, 66 if you are getting in PI and if you tell me Naveen your CGPA, surely you will get IIT. NIT तो आपको मिलेगा, आपको IIT भी मिलेगा. So you should apply for that also. आपका अरमान आपका बहुत बुरा गया है GATE और CGPA 8.8 है. If you qualify GATE, you have chance for IITs. Otherwise, you want to be in IIT self-sponsored. Otherwise, if you want very good opportunity, apply abroad. That is what Arman for you. Arman, आप ये decide करो आपको abroad से करना है कि नहीं करना है. इंडिया से करना है तो अभी से तैयारी start कर दो self-sponsored की exam की. So I am looking for masters with, if possible, in computer science. Kamlesh, if I don't know what is your background, Kamlesh, you have not mentioned what is your background. But if your background is non-computer science, then if you want to do in computer science, then there are opportunities in data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning and all. You can go for that. Like IIT Mandi mein artificial intelligence and robotics is under the Department of Mechanical, engineering. So you can go for these kind of courses, and abroad mein to opportunities hain. Voracious danger, sir, IIT Mumbai sa international placement hota hai kya? Hota hai, but not more than 5%. 5% companies are directly taking you for international placements. 42 marks GATE electronics, any chance in NIT, sir? Obviously NIT तो तुम्हें मिलेगा, middle NIT से northern NIT आपको मिल जाएगा, not a problem. नवीन my CGPA 7.14 2019 में पास आउट हुआ है. So CGPA is not a criteria if you don't have GATE, Naveen, and if you want to, yes, Naveen actually was, I think, asking this question earlier. So Naveen, if you want abroad, then CGPA is good. That's not a problem. Gameplay, most colleges in US admission are closed. So gameplay question is, Sanem, over to you. Last question. Most colleges in US admissions are over. Please go through that question.
Okay, most colleges in the US admissions are closed. Maximum colleges in Europe are closing in March. Can I prepare everything from scratch within March and apply for top colleges? I'm in 4th year. Nice. Very good. Very good. I guess this guy is I mean the message looks convincing and very optimistic as well. So I think 9 CGPA computer science के साथ बहुत अच्छा credential है MS target करने के लिए. और आई वुड सजेस्ट यूरोप में आपको अप्लाई करना चाहिए और फुली फंडेड मास्टर्स के लिए पहले मेल डालनी चाहिए, फुली फंडेड के लिए ट्राई करना चाहिए और फिर आपको डायरेक्ट अप्लाई करना चाहिए पोर्टल पे.
Okay, then Supriyo Samantha is saying, hi sir, my score is 410 and CGPA is 8.49 electrical. Any chance of IT? Obviously, Supriyo, see tomorrow video which will come and you will find that 400 से कम GATE score वाले बच्चे IITs में बैठे हैं, पढ़ रहे हैं, आपको explore करना है Supriyo. See, Sanam, what happens is when we tell students that even if you have low GATE or no GATE, IITs can enter, people think we are just bluffing. So how we are not bluffing? Sanam, what is your answer to that?
Okay. नहीं actually I mean ये एक्चुअली हमने साथ में इवॉल्व किया है, राइट. हमने लास्ट ईयर इतने ब्यूटीफुल तरीके से इस प्रोग्राम को और इस मॉड्यूल को चलाया था कि हमें भी लाइक विश्वास नहीं था. एक हमारे पास स्टूडेंट थी जिसका लास्ट में IIT जोधपुर से कॉल आया और IIT जोधपुर में लाइक 4 टाइप के एडमिशंस होते हैं, MS विद TA, MS विदाउट TA, MS सेल्फ स्पॉन्सरशिप, MS with some other sponsorship. तो इस तरीके के प्रोग्राम्स हर IITs में होते हैं, बस आपको ढूंढना होता है और वो काफी स्टूडेंट्स मिस कर देते हैं. तो ये चीजें थोड़ा हिडन रहती है बट स्मार्ट काउंसलिंग के साथ डेफिनेटली अचीव कर सकते हैं. तो ये डेफिनेटली ब्लफ नहीं है और हमने देखा है स्टूडेंट्स को कन्वर्ट होते हुए डेफिनेटली.
Students actually think that GATE score is the only criteria to get admission in IITs. And if GATE score is not more than hypothetical thing they have in their mind, like maybe it is not more than 600 or something, then they may never get opportunity to study in IIT system. That is what the perception they have. And another thing, Sanem, is like we keep on telling students that less GATE पे तुम्हें call आ जाएगा, but the reality is call आता है तो interview भी होता है. And exactly. Students do not prepare as of now thinking that जब interview आएगा तब हम तैयारी करेंगे. Sanam, what is your take? Like, if students right now have the time, they right now can invest the time in their preparation, but normally they don't do that. So what is your take on, like, even if some student, we are sure he's going to get call, he is not sure, we are sure, but when the call comes, जैसे आज मैंने प्याली दत्ता से interaction किया, and she applied 60 places and she got call from 30 places, but only one selection. In my opinion, 30 calls आई होंगी, लेकिन उसको convert करना was very important. So what is your take on that? How students can keep on, preparing for such calls? अगर आती हैं तो convert हो जाएं.
राइट. तो लास्ट ईयर के अकॉर्डिंग मुझे एक काफी अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स के बारे में पता है जो IIT जोधपुर गए थे, राइट, जो उनका सिलेक्शन हुआ था IIT जोधपुर में. और वो स्टूडेंट्स वही थे जो रेगुलरली मेरे से कांटेक्ट में थे. हर वीकली वो मेरे से इंटरव्यूज शेड्यूल कराते थे और हर वीकली वो लोग एक डेडिकेटेड सेशन में अपीयर होते थे और अपने इंटरव्यूज में वर्क करते थे और फीडबैक पे काम करते थे मेंटर्स के. तो अगर आप रेगुलरली मेंटर्स की बात सुन रहे हो तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है और डेफिनेटली आई थिंक कन्वर्ट करना बहुत इजी है अगर रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो. और स्पेशली मैथमेटिक्स एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फील्ड है जहाँ पे इंटरव्यूअर्स, आप अगर कंप्यूटर साइंस, AI और साइबर फिजिकल सिस्टम किसी भी इररिस्पेक्टिव इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी ब्रांच के लिए भी जा रहे हो तो मैथमेटिक्स इज द ओनली थिंग दैट दे आर गोइंग टू आस्क इन फर्स्ट short go, whatever your background is. तो मैथमेटिक्स डेफिनेटली आपको प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए इंटरव्यूज के लिए.
Okay, Sanim, now I think let's take some more questions students have asked. Gitar Sharma is saying, students don't worry, they would require GRE score. Gitarth is our student who actually got multiple opportunities. I think he's answering on our behalf also and for the students. Let me tell each one of you, Gitarth is a student who got 2 IIT selections. I think IIT Jodhpur was one of the IITs he got selected, and IIT Hyderabad self-sponsored, and he got 13 US and UK selections for MS. He's saying students should not worry, they would require GRE score or even IELTS if targeting for US universities. There are various opportunities, top universities in USA that don't require these requirements. That is wonderful statement from Gitarth, who himself got into 13 US and UK universities. Jaya Kumar is saying, sir, will you guide for doing MTech abroad after BTech biotechnology? Will you guide which branch to take? Which country is good to study? Yes, we will do that obviously for biotechnology also. That will be provided detailed information to you. Naveen is 7.14. Naveen, I have answered your question, I suppose. Mandalik is saying opportunities for abroad if I have done BTech and wants to do PhD in physics. What are the initial requirements? So, Sanem, if somebody wants to go for direct PhD, then what are the requirements for him, initial requirements for PhD abroad? Mandalik, Prajwal, question if you can answer.
Yes, first thing that any professor will check is their GATE, is their CGPA, is their BTech score, bachelor score. So if you have 7.5 plus CGPA, then you are eligible at least to start the process and get into the process with 7.5 plus CGPA. Then you should start thinking about the professors that are related to your domain. And most of the time it happens that they don't even care about your direct PhD or master's, whether you have done or not. They just want a good bachelor thesis or master thesis and required sufficient credits you have completed in your bachelor's, irrespective of your master's. So you can definitely look for that.
Yeah, Sanam, one more question we'll take. Gameplay says, how is NUS and NTU, and referring to current UK sorry economic scenario, is it safe to apply for UK colleges? So NUS and NTU both are in Singapore. They're the wonderful universities, one of the best in the world, very good universities. And incidentally, they take GATE score also. And as far as the UK is concerned, see, economic position of the country directly does not impact the education actually in universities. जैसे इंडिया के अंदर अगर रिसेशन भी चल रहा हो तो हायर एजुकेशन पे इम्पैक्ट नहीं पड़ता उसका, so does not impact that much the higher education. So if you're thinking of going for job, you should be worried, man. But if you're thinking for going for higher education as of now, then the moment you pursue higher education, you can do job anywhere, not only in UK but another part of Europe also. So nothing to worry on that front, and you should not bother about that. Akul is saying XC56 marks. Yes, 56 marks पे तो IIT मिलेगा तुम्हें, लेकिन तुम्हें देखना पड़ेगा कैसे मिलना है. Arijit Datta is saying try for Arijit Sacha is saying try for MS in Italy, it is even easier. I think he's answering to the question. Arijit, I totally agree with this, that Italy में और भी अच्छी opportunities हैं. Only trouble sometimes comes is about the language. The rest is good. Naveen is saying, sir, how can I contact you for counseling? Naveen, get in touch with the mentor, executives. Contact number you will get on any of our, or fill the Google form which is normally attached with this. Fill the Google form and executive will get back to you. So Sanyam, anything at the end you want to tell the students? It was a wonderful session. We need to now sum it up.
Yeah, so only thing that I would suggest is if you are qualified GATE, explore India plus abroad opportunities. If you are not qualified GATE, explore India opportunities in self-sponsored as well as along with the abroad opportunities. But for those students who have not qualified, definitely I would suggest, I personally want those students to go abroad and explore masters abroad.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, Sanam, so it was wonderful session, I believe, and I request you to spare your time for such more sessions in future, because queries of the students can be answered live, and that is a wonderful experiment we did today. Thanks a lot, Sanam. Catch you next week.